Well, there you go. There's the title of the video. How's it going, guys? It's Mario Man 2100 with another first impressions video, and it's time for Splatoon 2. It's finally here. My god. Of course, I've seen this tutorial already, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Because this was actually shown off last week. I'm playing with the Joy-Con grip. Gotta get used to the motion controls still. But yeah, I only played the Splatfest test thingy for about an hour. That's the map. Gotta get used to that. I haven't played too much of the Wii U version at this point, but still gotta get used to the B button being jump instead of X, because that's what it was in Splatoon 1. But yeah, it's Splatoon 2 on the Nintendo Switch. Well, I thought it double jumped then, but it's you can break these boxes. Now bombs do use a bit of ink now, which kind of sucks, because especially when I'm trying to use bombs, it's like, oh nope. But yeah, this tutorial is basically like Splatoon 1's. It's a bit longer, I think. ZL. Are we going to Inkopolis Square rather than Inkopolis Plaza, I believe, in the first game? So yeah, some new aesthetics, some new things that we need to go over. So basically how I'm going to do Splatoon, I've done the tutorial and I'm going to play some online matches. I'm going to do a separate first impressions video for Salmon Run, because I believe that was the weekend of release was when this when it happened. And yes, the game's already been updated because they added an ink brush. Marina is best squid girl in this game out of the new So of course we're not going to be playing ranked battle. Oh, that's terrible. That is a terrible pun, come on. I'm guessing that it's Ralph is another word for throw up. And the great fish has disappeared again. I feel like I've heard this story somewhere before. Maybe, just maybe we know about it. Okay, so apparently Pearl just cut her off. So I think I prefer the Squid Sisters, but that's because I've known about them for longer, I think. Yeah. So we got the Galleria, which is basically all our shops. We got Salmon Run. Back there we got the shoal. They just alluded to Marie, and of course it's still got motion control. So even though it's I'm playing with the Joy-Con grip, it's still got motion control, which is one thing that I've had to get used to with the global test fire and the Splatfest, was playing with the Joy-Con grip and also playing with the just in handheld mode. So we have Krusty Sean here from the first game. He was the shoe guy. Now he has got snacks to increase things. Unfortunately, we can't buy anything just yet, I believe. Or we might be able to, I don't know. But the way, like I said before I got cut off, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be doing some online matches. Then separately I'm going to do Salmon Run whenever it's on, because it's not on, as you can see. Real life right there. So we're going to play some online matches. Salmon Run's going to be something that we're going to do separate. And the campaign stuff in Splatoon 2 is going to be its own separate first campaign impressions video, because as much as I want to do the campaign like Splatoon 1, I want to do it in a separate video because that just makes a whole lot of sense. So without further ado, let's actually talk to Judd. So he must be pretty fresh. And we have little Judd there as well. I believe that's what its name is, but I don't know. But yeah, we're going to play some online matches, unlike Splatoon 1. So what maps have we got? Port Mackerel and Muscle Forge Fitness. I believe Port Mackerel I've played a lot, and a lot of people don't like that map for some reason. Maybe because of the buildings and the getting shot side by side and stuff like that, but I don't mind that map, because especially when I was playing the last Splatfest, and leading up to that, I played a lot of Port Mackerel, and that was a good map to go with. Some people are on level 20 already? Fuck me. I mean, I know it's Japan, but shit, like, this game's only been out for a few days at the time of this recording. Like, shit. It's been like a weekend. And yes, I did have the weekend off, but and I probably would have got up to at least level 10 if I had played by then. But anyway. So I didn't actually play any ranked battle on Splatoon 1. So I didn't actually play anything like tower control and stuff like that. But hopefully, I think with offline play now, I can play with friends online and offline, and I can play some of those modes now, like Splat Zones, tower control, what else? Rainmaker and things like that. So what have I got? What have I got? So this was a map that I played a lot on with the first, oh, there's a charger there. So I'm going to go the other way. Get some of this ink over here. And someone's using a Stingray there. I love how people have just missed a lot of this stuff. Like, guys, like, you've missed a lot of turf here. I do like the music selection in Splatoon 2. I think maybe there might be some tracks that I prefer in Splatoon 1. Ink Armor. Okay, that's what I've got. I thought it might have been the Splashdown. Ow. This is just put an ouch in there. So we're down to our last minute already. Geez, that was quick. Guys, missed this over here too. Oh my god. Oh, I thought that might have been a I seen this tenta missiles come in, and I thought it might have been the tenta missiles that got me with the explosion radius. Damn it! Jesus Christ! I wish they told me which level these guys were at. Like, god damn it! And I can't even see the map, so I don't know how much. Oh wait. Oh yeah, we're gonna lose this match. I'm gonna lose my first match already. Holy shit, that didn't take long. I still top scored and I'm level 1. Only just, but goddamn. Also, it gives me XP for time period too, so that gives you more incentive to not quit during a match, I guess. That makes sense. There we go, that looks a little more balanced. So I wouldn't be surprised if I had like a level 20, me, level 2, and maybe one of the higher levels. So we have Port Mackerel! Yeah! I like this map. I like this map a lot. I don't think it's my favourite map from Splatoon 1, but it's pretty up there. Well, someone's got the Splat Dualies already. Well, then again, it's probably one of the first weapons that you want to get to try out. And see, it looks as if half the people don't even bother. I mean, it doesn't, like, the little bits don't add too much to your score, but it's probably the difference that counts. Oh, ow. Got him. Get this over here. Oh god. Shouldn't have my back turned. Ah, Splat Dualies. Yep. I do like the Splat Dualies because they do have the dodge roll type move in there, which I think is still good. A lot of people miss this. Oh, someone's got a charger down there. See, those charges I don't prefer. Like, I'm not very good with something like the charges, only because I like rapid fire weapons in something like Splatoon. I haven't played with any of the. I've played with the charger doing the test fire, and I really did suck. Get him! Yeah, pressure boys, let's go! Oh, we're getting dominated, holy shit. Oh, tender missiles, they might actually put everything back in our favour. Got him. 2 splats this match. That's alright, that's not too bad. Oh, got him! Jeez, that was lucky. There's been matches that I had in this this map. Ah. Oh, we're making a fight back. That's good. I'm not gonna make it. No. Damn it. I bet you. I think we've lost. Well, it's closer than I think, but I think we still lost. Oh. Okay. I thought it was a bit closer than that, but I thought the first match wasn't as close as it was. Jeez, it's top scored again. 3 splats, and there was the 3 splats during my ink armor. Yeah, this is actually feeling really good. I'm feeling really good about this game. Like, I like the original Splatoon, and I loved playing it, especially when the last Splatfest was coming up, because I was planning to actually make a video for it, and I was playing the game to actually practice a little bit so that I wouldn't, you know, completely get dominated on. And I remember having a little bit of fun playing Splatoon online from previous times, because I played it a couple of times. But then leading up to the Splatfest, I had actually practiced 3 days out of the 5 leading up to the weekend of the Splatfest, and goddamn, that was really fun. Like, every day where I played it, like the 3 days that I played for at least an hour, and I had a lot of fun. Playing Splatoon leading up to that Splatfest. Like, playing on maps like this, playing on most of the maps in the game, I think. I think there might have been 1 or 2 that I hadn't played on up until the Splatfest. So at least it gives you a visual cue that you've reached your super. I call it super because that's technically what it is. It's like a superpower, or special gauge, as some people like to, I assume, call it. You're in danger now. Oh, splat roller. Those can be really deadly. I remember in Splatoon 1 that was really bad. Oh god. Oh god. Got him. Oh, I didn't get it off in time. Damn it. Jeez, that roller is doing really well. It's A. Okay, that was something that I needed to work on with the Splatfest. Was, oh jeez, I jumped right into danger there. Was I couldn't actually work out how to super jump for a while. And I got it during the Splatfest as well. Like, it wasn't as bad. So can't you change the color on that? Okay. Oh, I almost had him too. Damn it. We won that game. That's a convincing victory. Let's go. We were pretty close to top score, I think. No, I was nowhere near. Oh my god. I only got 600 points. I think that's almost my worst of the 3 games. I forget what all the stats do with the clothes. I forget that, but then again, I haven't played Splatoon for a little while since the last Splatfest. I'm going to work on that because I actually do want to do... I actually did play the campaign, and of course I'm going to be playing this game, you know, so I'm going to know a little bit better. And we're playing Port Mackerel again. I mean, this is kind of bad for the map rotation, but at the same time, it's only like 2 hours, I think, of the game, and then the maps rotate again. So it's not as bad as the first game, which I believe was 3 or 4 hours per rotation. I can't exactly remember, but it was the exact number, but it was at least one of those two. It was longer. Some of the music actually sounds really good. There will be some things... Oh, there's a rain cloud over there. So yeah, I think this is a splatter shot, so... Ooh, nice curling bombs. Okay, I gotta get the motion back. Yep, it's a bar. Okay. I thought that might be like Splatoon 1. Oh god, curling bomb. Got him. Haha. Jeez, I love doing that. That was one thing that I really did well in Splatoon 1. Was get behind cover and actually throw a few bombs. So now ultimately the bombs actually do cost a lot more. Jesus, I need to recalibrate my motion on this, because goddamn, that was bad. But yeah, talking about the music, I prefer a lot of the music from Splatoon 1, but the music from what I hear in this game is good too, so that's, you know, still Splatoon's tradition of being... Got him. I didn't get as many points this time. I think... Oh, Jesus Christ. We dominated right at the end of the game. Oh my god. That was excellent. God damn, yeah. I didn't think I got as many points. That's my lowest score yet. With 525 points. We'll play one more match, and then I think we'll be right. But yeah, I'm really liking this. Of course, I need to fix the calibration of it again, but geez, that was really good. Now I hope I play on Muscle Forge Fitness this time and not Port Mackerel, because I played on Port Mackerel a little bit. And there's only 8 maps in this to start up with in Splatoon 2, which is kind of a surprise because I thought there might be 10, but there's only 8. Now, it's not that big of a difference, but, you know, we're actually going to Muscle Forge. Like, it's not too much of a big deal, but at the same time, like, I thought there'd be more maps and stuff. Gonna get those extra points, boys. Might not be too much coverage, but still need those extra points, especially when you're filling up that gauge. And the ending result too. Because especially if the middle of the map is like it usually is in Splatoon, where it's one-sided or the other. It doesn't matter, usually your base is what does it for you. If like it's 50-50 in the middle of the map, your base is what covers most of your I didn't get it off in time, damn it! So there's a couple of seconds delay. Okay, so I know that for future reference, if I'm using this Splattershot, which I assume is what this weapon is. Oh god. Oh god, the ink armor did nothing compared to the inkjet and the Inkzooka, I believe, or in a charger, sure. The Inkzooka isn't a thing anymore. Oh, nice. I didn't actually see where the squid actually went. Alright, so we have a high vantage point. I know some people aren't going to listen to me because I'm only level 2, but still. I ran straight into it. Of course I ran straight into it, god damn it. This game's gonna be close, I can just feel it. Or they might have won, because they did dominate us. See, like most of our side of the map. What the hell happened? I still don't know how half the time they can actually get up there, unless it's precise just platforming in general. Oh, it shows you how many times you use the super. Okay. Righto. That actually makes sense. So there you go, it's a 2-hour rotation is done. So we have Sturgeon Shipyard, which I believe is a map from the first game. It might actually be new, I can't remember. And Humpback Pump Track, which is a new one, definitely. That's going to be it for Splatoon 2. My first impressions, what do I think? I actually think it's a really Squid Foo. Really? Really, guys? Why are they getting so good at pictures? Like, goddamn. What? Oh my god. Some people have, like, what the fuck. But that's going to be it for Splatoon 2. I still think that this is better than Splatoon. Well, it's Splatoon, so it's really good. I'm just going to leave the controller down there. But yeah, you know, Splatoon 2 is good. I think that it works well. It's just as good as the original Splatoon, if not better in some ways. But ultimately I think we'll see more of that when we get into the campaign and salmon run and that sort of thing. But for regular multiplayer, it's pretty good. I'm actually going to show off the screen. Oh god, motion controls everywhere. Now, I didn't show this off with ARMS, but then again I hadn't been used to ARMS in terms of controls without motion controls. But I'm going to show the people. See, realistically, you should be playing it like that. But yeah, it works kind of well. So yeah, I'm actually gonna take this off. I'm gonna put this back. There we go. But yeah, for Splatoon, I think it works well, and the motion control is a bit all over the place, but that's okay. They'll perfect that eventually, I think. So, other than that, there's not much I can really say about Splatoon 2. It plays really well. It plays like the original Splatoon. There's a lot of things that are the same as the original Splatoon in terms of multiplayer, but I don't think that they needed to change too much for Splatoon 2 in terms of multiplayer because it was so good in Splatoon 1. So we'll see how everything else pans out with things like Salmon Run and the story mode, campaign mode, whatever it's called, you know, whatever people call it these days. I usually call it campaign, but, you know, story mode works just as well. And, yeah, we'll see where that takes me with Splatoon 2. Of course, I'm still going to be playing more multiplayer, but that's, you know, that's obvious. I'm going to be playing this game more so than Splatoon 1, because I think I'll have more opportunities to, since my Wii U has been out in the lounge room for a long time and never got to play it. Whereas with Splatoon 2, now this is a Switch, I can take it on the go with me, I can play it then, maybe not online, but especially offline definitely. But I can play online in my room on handheld mode all the time if I wanted to. So I probably will play more Splatoon 2 than Splatoon 1, but you know, it still will be a good purchase nonetheless. They won't listen. Well, Navi, that's because you're annoying. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my first impressions video of Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch. You guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care.